Hey guys, it's Finch. What's up? We got a game between Byron of Team OCN and Splash of Team Canada for the World Cup of Pokemon. It looks like Splash is using a really cool hyper-offensive team with sticky webs, featuring Lead Shuckle. Also has win conditions like Scolipede, Azumarill, presumably a Bodrum set, Magearna, Dragapult, and Hydreigon. So, very threatening team, whereas Byron, on the flip side, using a bit more of a standard structure himself. It has the defensive core of Kommo-o, Amoonguss, and Mandibuzz with X-Drill, presumably for Stealth Rock, or it could be a Spin Drill with Rock Como. Yeah, that would make sense as well. Alakazam, probably a Nasty Plotter, and then just good old Rotom Heat as a pivot, or a Nasty Plot Breaker. Yeah, anyway, we're going to see turn one, a Spore comes into a Scolipede, which makes a lot of sense, because Scolipede probably isn't going to be able to break things like Rotom Heat, Mandibuzz, and Como-o in the long haul. You'd have to get a boost and a lot of chip on things, so definitely the right Pokemon to throw out, and now he's probably going to double out to Shuckle, so if I was Byron here, I definitely would go to my X-Drill. One flinch away from kind of negating all the progress. It would be a really amazing start for Byron, in all honesty. But I think this matchup is favorable to him if it's a Mandibuzz with Foul Play, because that should be able to do about 70% to the Azumarill there, and that 70% would be enough to take it out of Field Bodrum. Wow, Splash predicts the Drill or the Como to take advantage of the Shuckle and goes to Hydreigon, which is an amazing play, as Nasty Plot Hydreigon looks really good in this matchup, and you can just drop a Draco here without much consequence. So a good play there from Splash to get the game back in his control. I imagine we just see Draco Meteor here, as there's no point risking anything. I'd assume he's plus speed, but if not, then I think it's a speed tie between Modest Hydreigon and a plus speed Como-o. He goes Nasty Plot there, predicting the switch. Wow, that's amazing. And now the Mandibuzz is going to be dying to this Draco, unless he wants to fight off another Pokemon. Something is dying. So, yeah, this is a really great series of plays from Splash here. Voice. I can't give you voice while I'm recording, unfortunately. No. Anyway, this looks pretty good for Splash, I'd say. This Hydreigon's able to outrun 5 Pokemon on Byron's team, and the Alakazam may be locked. It may have to force itself to Focus Blast to Revenge Kill it. That's going to also invite in the Shuckle to get Sticky Webs up, which would make this slower. So let's say he kills his Mandibuzz and Alakazam comes in Revenge Kill it. Shuckle that's brought in, Shuckle gets Sticky Webs up, another Nasty Plot's up, then it could just kill things left and right. So I think that this team pitch from Splash is actually a really good idea. I'm hoping the game ends pretty quickly though, as it's 1 a.m. and I have another video to record. But yeah, that aside, looking pretty good, I would say. Yeah. So this Hydreigon does look really great. He goes Amoonguss. Alright, he's gonna let go of the Amoonguss and the Draco. That's gonna just decimate it. It wasn't even close. So that's gonna make it 6-5 in favor of Splash. But keep in mind the Scolpide's asleep. Alakazam comes in now. I would personally not be shocked if he tries to go Scolipede, I guess, on a resistant hit, because he's scared of letting the Shuckle get chipped, because we've got 3 potential forms of removal on Byron's team. So going to Shuckle kind of just invites them in. But I think Shuckle is always a play because it can red card this out as well. Or set up on it and then encore it, So I just think that that's how it is. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. But I think Shuckle is a play just on a Focus Blast or Dazzling Gleam, depending on whichever Byron has on this team. I'd imagine he has Focus Blast. He might also have Dazzling Gleam. So it looks like they're both taking their time here. Splash does ultimately go Shuckle here on the Focus Blast, which connects and does 32%, and it's not going to be a red card. So that probably means it's the herb to negate taunt and whatnot. That's always cool to see some variety on Webb's team, so that's interesting. Looking a bit deeper into this matchup, I have to say that Sticky Webs are probably not staying up for the longest time. While the offensive threats on Splash's team are super dynamic and threatening, in particular because now a potentially Rocky Helmet Amoonguss is now dead. So Azumarill can just Aqua Jet freely, and it can't really be killed by anything. So if it gets an Aqua Jet on, say, the Como-o, then it looks pretty great if you ask me. Or even if it's a non-foul play Mandibuzz. So yeah, with that all kept in mind though, there are definitely outs for Byron here. He goes for Psychic into this. It's going to leave it to 3. He goes Rocks before Webs. I don't like that. That was a bad play. That was a really bad play. Why would you go for Rocks? Webs makes the Alakazam slower than the Hydreigon. But the Rocks don't even do damage to the Rotom Heat and the Mandibuzz. I guess Webs don't either, but Webs does a lot more to Drill and to Alakazam, and even the Calm. Yet Rocks leads nothing neutrally on this team now. What the hell was the Rocks for? That's like astonishingly little progress out of that shuffle. He should have went Web. What are we doing here? Oh my god. Oh boy. I need an explanation. Why was it not Webs? What? I don't understand. Oh boy. I'm gonna have a headache after this one, guys. We're just gonna see a Dragon Dart here, I'd assume. He doesn't want to risk a Life Orb, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam taking him out. Or if he's minus special defense, a Life Orb Psychic has a chance to take him out as well. He goes Mana Buzz on the Dragon Darts. 28, so it's a 2-hit KO. Wait, why would you go this if it's a 2-hit KO then? Why not, like, throw away your Drill? I guess he feels this is the least valuable member? Well, all of a sudden, Azumarill just looks amazing if it's not, like, a Poison Jab combo. I guess Poison Jab combo is the only way to explain this. Or like Thunder Punch for Pelipper, I don't know. But how else are you going to beat the Azumarill otherwise? So, yeah. Interestingly enough, the Mana Buzz is like full-on specially defensive. And, I just don't see a way out. Yeah, no, I think Byron has to let this go now. He's taking his time for some reason, but he can't go Drill. It's going to die to Fire Blast after this. So, yeah. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think Byron's just taking a lot of time here. And I don't love riding the low timer, so... kind of going to be weird here how this is going to interact. Byron's endgame is going to be really compressed, I'd say. I don't know if he's got a great chance of winning, especially given the Magearna. If it has Focus Blast, then it looks really good against Drill, and the Rotom Heat is kind of pressured to take damage from everything, so... He actually goes to the Calm... What? And it's going to be 2-KO'd if it gets high rolls. It is, he gets high rolls. Yeah. So, when I say 2-KO'd, I mean hit by 2 Dragon Darts. He got one-shotted by the whole move. He goes Drill here, but this has to be Fire Blast. And this isn't going to be a Scarf Drill, is it? I can't imagine it being Scarf Drill. But even then, does Earthquake even kill this if it's not minus defense? So you just go for Fire Blast and chip this. And then all of a sudden, Magearna only has to worry about Rotom Heat. But both timers are quite low, so we're going to see this game speed up really quickly. I'm thinking the play here is just to go for the Fire Blast. There's no other switch to Mold Breaker Earthquake anyway. You can let go to Scolipede at any point in time, but is now really that time? Well, Splash is thinking about it. Splash is strongly considering switching. Splash might be paranoid about... Well, he goes to Scolipede. It takes 73%. It gets the speed boost. So, it doesn't. No, never mind. It switched it. My bad. So, yeah, it's going to be slower than the Drill for Scarf, but the Drill will come from leftover. So, yeah, I mean... Life Orb Fire Blast is going to leave this in Aqua Jet range or any Magearna hit range or, like, obviously Flame range. I guess he wanted to keep the Dragapult, so... Yeah, the Drill goes Swords Dance, and now it can go for the Rapid Spin and kill this. So, this is a pretty huge oversight from Splash. Because now Rapid Spin kills this. Correct. And now it just wins the game. So, he really had to go back to Dragapult on that turn. And that is why you really have to Fire Blast. And this is super embarrassing for Splash for enabling this. It dies to a plus 2 Earthquake, the Azumarill, obviously. So he's going to have to crit Aqua Jet to even have a chance here. Otherwise, Byron's going to run away with this game. He does not crit, and Earthquake is going to indeed take out the Azumarill. And yeah, that's going to be the game. Splash just completely tossed this game out. I'm sorry. I think that Splash is a promising player, but this was a ginormous choke. The X-Drill's going to win the game, a game that had no business ever winning. Yeah, no, he had one job, not to let the X-Drill sweep, and unfortunately here, he did let that happen. So congratulations to Byron. Good game, well played, a quick one, over in 16 turns. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys, peace.